From the northern reaches of Finland emerged a voice that dared to challenge our understanding of the modern world. Rauni-Leena Luukanen-Kilde, a respected physician, spent her later years unveiling what she saw as a hidden truth. The militaries of the world are far down the road in the development of brain weapons.
My background is that of a medical doctor. I'm a retired chief medical officer of Lapland, which is the northern part of Finland. I've also been director at the National Board of Health. I've been member of the New York Academy of Sciences, and currently I'm a bestseller author and lecturer in 6 languages in Europe. The whole thing about mind control is the manipulation of human beings, and that can be done in many, many various ways, chemically also, but mostly now with electromagnetic fields. Today, the technology is so flabbergasting that they can read your mind, they can read your thoughts, they can read your unconscious, they can even read your intentions, your subconscious, before you yourself know it. And of course, these are thought signals that supercomputers like from NSA, National Security Agency, they turn them into words and sentences with extreme speed. There are professors, there are scientists who deliberately or not knowing give total disinformation. They don't know about the military research, which is always about 50 years. 50 years, minimum 30, but 50 years before the academic research. And that's why the academic people don't know anything about the whole thing. And they always pick out young men who maybe have psychological problems before, and then they start beaming the frequency of hate. And when the frequency of hate is beamed at you for months or a couple of years even, there's nothing you can resist. You have to be a robot and you have to kill. And when you kill yourself, then they can't, ask questions about you. If they want you into a rage, there's a frequency for rage. Of course, the military has to exercise. If they have a new weapon, they have to exercise. And who do they exercise with? Well, from Norway, they can't go against Finland or Sweden or Russia, which are neighboring countries. They can go against their own population. And the same, of course, goes for the U.S.
Another whistleblower is Dr. Nick Begich, a name that resonates in 2 worlds, Alaska's rugged political lineage and the shadowy realm of mind control. Son of a late US congressman, Begich has carved his own path. For targeted individuals, Begich is a rare ally. The following clip was taken from his presentation at the 2015 Covert Harassment Conference.
What Delgado discovered by the mid-'80s is that you didn't need any implants. You just needed to manipulate the energy itself, and you didn't need a great deal of energy. He discovered that 1/50th of the amount of energy in the natural background noise of the Earth was sufficient to manipulate the behavior of human beings if you could hit the right frequencies. Now, Jose Delgado, when he figured out that you didn't need implants, you just need to manipulate the energy itself, this became kind of the essence of sort of where everything went from there. The Navy set up a new set of regulations for human experiments. It was approved in 2006. And in this, they specifically call out mind control experiments and who has the authority to approve them. And the persons with the authority to approve them is undersecretaries of the Navy in the case of Navy intelligence or naval research. Now, it's not just CIA. Naval intelligence does this work. The Marines have a section on non-lethal weapons that this falls under. The Air Force has the Electromagnetic Directorate, which is working in an area called controlled effects, which deal again with mind control and physiological effects on human beings. And the third leg of controlled effects is the human operator. And what they say in this particular article, produced by the Electromagnetic Director of the Air Force, is that we can target or create the illusion of all of the senses in the human body, sight, sound, touch, taste, to give people complete memory sets, complete experiential sets that you wouldn't be able to distinguish the synthetic from the real. One of the other ways that this technology can be exploited is really quite simple. There was an article produced by Perimeters, which is a military publication. Perimeters, you can look it up. It's the I believe it was the fall 1998, but you can look up the article name called "The Mind Has No Firewalls." Very important article. This article talked about all the various ways in which you could introduce mind effects or mind control technologies using modern technology today.
The idea that someone believes that they can interfere with your free will, this is something that most religions in the world say God won't even do. Yet, men think this is their appropriate direction in technology to interfere with the way consciousness flows.